think at the end of it, unfortunately, he was fighting it alone, and he lost. But just because he lost doesn't mean that you have to. So what happens when a champion falls? He gave us so much. Like, I remember, you know, being like a 20-year-old kid playing WoW and like watching his videos, and I was like, damn, that guy's awesome. Like, I wish I could be like that good at WoW. I was a fan. He was a friend of mine. And what do we do when a champion falls? Do we stop fighting? It's a personal battle and all of us have to fight it. But you have to fight it, but you don't have to fight it alone. You absolutely don't have to fight it alone. And I don't want you to fight it alone, and I'm not going to let you fight it alone. I'm going to fight with you. But I can't do it alone. So I've got a pretty big HP pool. I've got 100 hit points. I lost 80 of them yesterday. I lost most of my HP bar. And I'm, it's kind of like in a game when, so my HP bar is flashing and my UI is like red at the corners. Because I can't take much more of this. And every time I work with someone, I give a piece of myself to them. And yesterday, the piece that I had given to Reckful died with him. And what causes me to lose life is when y'all lose life. Some spirit link shit. And what causes me to gain life is when y'all gain life. And I can do a lot, guys. I really can. And I tried with Reckful. I really did. But I can't do this alone. Because at the end of the day, I'm not superhuman. I'm just me. I have 2 hands, I have 1 heart, I have 1 voice, I have 2 ears.
You have attacked me and lied.
I want to be more than human. I try to be superhuman, but I'm not.
You don't love the spirit of justice.
And we think about Reckful as
You love
superhuman,
your father, the devil.
but he wasn't either. So this is the thing, guys. I can't do this alone. And I can't take much more of it. And so what I need you guys to do first and foremost is live. Because every time y'all die, a piece of me dies too. Because that's what happens. A piece of us died yesterday. And I need your help, and I need you to live. And I need everything that we do here to be worth it. And I need you all to get better, because I can't do this alone. And I can't take much more of this. I need you to be better. I need you to be happy. I need you to find hope and meaning in your life, because that's what keeps me going. I can't take much more sad, because I'm only human. I give a piece of myself to each and every one of you, and I give it willingly. But I don't have that much left to give. I just can't, guys. I'm sorry. And Reckful gave us the best part of him. I don't know if you guys realize that. He worked hard. I mean, he struggled with this for decades. Ever since his brother killed himself. And with Everland, he tried to create what he needed as a child. What was Everland? It was a place of connection. And he gave the best part of himself for us. Streaming, connecting, building Everland, giving us enjoyment. And he didn't leave enough for himself. So really what you guys need to do is be better. Take care of yourselves. The last thing that he's giving us with his death is a call to action. What do you do when a champion falls? You fucking pick up and you fight. You fight. You don't give up. And if we fight, if we do better, we can win this war. But you don't fucking stop. And just because he did doesn't mean that we have to. And there's a part of me that says that, you know, you shouldn't blame yourself for his death, and you really shouldn't, because it's really not anyone's fault. But that doesn't mean that you aren't responsible. It doesn't mean that you have a dharma. It just means we got to do better. So take care of yourselves. Let someone else take care of you. Start to live and be an inspiration for other people. Get your shit together. And if you can't get your shit together, don't beat yourself up for it and let someone help you. Because I don't know how much longer we can take this. It's not just me. This is getting worse, not better. And it requires each and every one of us. And understand that if you want us to win this war, if you care about Twitch and you care about me and you care about everyone else, even if you're a piece of shit and you don't care about yourself, you better take care of yourself. Because you owe it to us to not have a piece of us die with you. Even if you're not worth it, we're worth it. And do it for us. So he gave us the best parts of who he was. And I am too. So don't leave us hanging. You owe us no less. You owe him no less than to give the best parts of who you are. And if you do any less than that, I'll be disappointed. Thank you guys very much for giving me this opportunity to speak. And let's not let him down.
Jesus. Oof. Dr. K on toxicity against women. Okay, we'll look at that right now. This is a lot because I mean, Dr. K was helping, yeah, and this is a doctor who lost his patient. Ain't depression a chemical imbalance in the brain? It's one part of it. It's definitely it's more complicated than that. Or not his patient. Sorry, I thought he did a couple sessions with him. Not his patient, not his doctor. Sorry, I thought they did private sessions. He clearly says not that relationship. Okay, sorry, I apologize. I said this before, but I'll repeat it. Like, I think the thing that I thought that even when I originally felt conflicted about airing out these sorts of sessions, and I mentioned it early on, I thought that Dr. K is a very smart dude who probably had done the calculation and handled it in the appropriate way that would like minimize any sort of negative externalities and and do it for a good reason. But even back then, I thought it was very brave of even though I was uncomfortable watching the early videos, if you remember, because people would be like, "Oh, watch this Byron therapy session." Even though I thought it was I don't know, personal. I just I thought that there could potentially be a larger reason for it. And it was true. A lot of people said that he's not doing therapy on stream, but what a lot of people have said in my chat was that they thought, I watched some of them. I did not watch the entire clips, but overall there was a positive to it. And that positive was that it opened up mental health for a lot of people who definitely need it. And it gave people the courage. It normalized seeking this sort of help if you do have some kind of, if you're going through a tough time, or if you have mental health issues. And no matter what your take is on that, regardless, and mine changed for sure. It was incredibly brave what Reckful did. It was putting himself out there, and then doing it continuously, and then getting other streamers on board with these sorts of sessions with Dr. K was a very brave thing. But I guess it is understandable considering, and I came onto the platform after Reckful had left the platform, and only talked to him a bunch of times off the platform, and so I don't know what his foundation looked like, but I knew that he was one of the big OG streamers on the platform. He was one of the big main streamers on the platform. So it's not surprising that he paved the way for people going on Dr. K and having these sorts of powerful conversations that other people could have as well. He literally invented the donation button and pioneered IRL streams. I mean, I say this, like my favorite, he made one of my favorite videos, and that is showing fucking gamers how much money $1 billion is. That was my that was one of my favorite Twitch videos of all time that I've fucking shown here a bunch of times, watched here a bunch of times. I don't know if you guys want to watch it right now. I feel like it's not the right time. I don't know. I mean, I guess we could. All right, I'll play it. I love that video. I think it's a great video. Here. I have to pee before I play this. I'm not going to pause.
Dude, I tripped everyone out today. And I'm gonna do it one more time because you didn't see it, Conrad. Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, watch this. Conrad, everyone knows this, and you know it too. But when you see it,
This is my favorite
Here is $100,000
Reckful clip, but it's also my favorite clip in general of any Twitch streamer. A clip that I have watched a bunch of times on this. A clip that I have watched a bunch of times on this platform as well.
Conrad. Here, there it is. That's a lot of money. That's what we can hope at best to make in a year. You know, doing really fucking well after taxes. That'd be crazy to make in a year, right?
Right.
That's a lot of money. All right. Now, we have someone named Amhai who is top Twitch donator of all time. He has like probably $1 billion, right?
Right.
There are people in the world with $1 billion, regardless. Okay. Anyways, $1 billion, that's a big fucking number. We can see that there's a lot of zeros on top of the 100,000, but we don't really feel it. You don't really feel it until you go like this. Maybe you know it's 10,000 times more, but here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 500,000. Copy paste that. That's $1 million, okay? Then we have to go 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 million. Let's copy paste that. That's 10 million, okay? Let's copy paste the 10 million. That's 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $100 million, okay? Let's copy paste the 100 million. Okay, that's 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, $1 billion, okay? And now I'm Amhai, and I'm going to donate Soda Pop in $100,000 like this.
Was that the delete key?
Yeah. And now we're going to try to find the money that we're missing now. Okay?
It's on the right. It's on the right. I see it. There it is.
You saw it. It was right there. But it's kind of hard to feel it. If I put it somewhere in the middle, you guys probably wouldn't find it. But you know what? You wouldn't find it for sure. Let's donate $2 million to my good friend Vinruki. And he could... Actually, let's donate this. Let's donate fucking $4 million. He could probably live a swell life with $4 million. Here, I'm Amhai. I'm giving Vinruki $4 million. Real quick. $4 million. I actually do not notice it's gone. I can never find it again. It's really difficult. You know, because it's just lines missing. I'm not going to count my lines. There's so many. Jesus fucking Christ. I could actually... Hold on. Real quick, let me buy, like, the most expensive fucking Bugatti or, like, limited edition Lamborghini for $2 million somehow. And let me just drive it over to, like, a valet. Let me leave it there. And I'm going to get really drunk, and I'm going to just... I'm going to go home with my friend, and I'm just going to leave the Lambo there, man. I don't even want to pick it up.
For those of you who don't know... I don't know at what point his political views changed, but Reckful, or at least according to his words to me in DMs, told me that he was a leftist. He wasn't like his views changed over time, but like this is part of the reason why he knew a lot about the difference in wealth accumulation.
Because you know what? Next day, let's buy another one. Okay, we got another Lambo. It's cool. This one has a nice... I like yellow. You know what? I don't like yellow. I'm going to buy green. Okay, green Lambo. Okay, no, hold on. Let me just... Normal price Lambo. Let me buy a normal price Lambo for like 5 of my friends. It's like 300K. Okay, 300K there. 1 friend. 2 friend. 3 friends. Okay, let me buy it for the rest of you.
What does this
there you go. You guys all have Lambos. Oh, wait. I want another Lambo for myself. Okay, there we go. We're chilling. Okay, let me see if I still have any money left. Hold on. Looks like I got a little bit.
The first time I talked to Reckful was when I jokingly tweeted about being bald. And this was like a while ago. This was a couple of years ago. And he DM'd me out of nowhere. Like, he just DM'd me out of nowhere, and he was like, I tweeted something. I forget what it was. I tweeted something about, like, balding and, like, bald solidarity. And he DM'd me and was like, what's up? I didn't see your tweet till now. And I was just like, I talked to him about using Propecia, stuff like that. And I don't know. I'm not gonna talk more about it, but he was He was a. Were you already streaming? Yeah, I was. I was already streaming. Yeah. I mean, he immediately made himself available. Is what I mean. Where like he didn't have to do that. I have talked about it on stream before. Yeah, I know. And you know, Twitch insecurities and things like that. And that was, you're balding? Not anymore because I take Propecia. Sorry. I was looking at Does your dick still work? Yeah, it does. Stop molding so much. Your haters love that. I know. How many milligrams of Propecia you take a day? Very important for me to know. Half. Like LeBron levels of hair recession? No. I noticed when I first started streaming on Twitch that like the front of my hair was starting to thin out. The front of my hairline was starting to thin out, and like the sides of my hairline had receded. And it became a meme very quickly because it is always a very quick meme for Twitch chat. So then I started taking drugs about it. But we talked about a bunch of other stuff. I just don't want to. I don't want to be the fucking person. I don't want to be the person who's like, oh yeah, we're like, we were. I don't want to be the person who makes it about myself. So I'm not going to talk about it any further. I just wanted to say that he was a very nice person. Who made himself available when he didn't have to at all, and you know, it's just, I don't know. Have you seen the wealth gap in America? Who in that conversation told me he was an anarcho-syndicalist, but he is more skeptical and more pessimistic now. So it's not surprising that he had a really, really awesome take on the billionaires and how much do like certain people make, how much money do certain people make videos like the way he does.